Hello. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, Theo. Hello, Kenna. I'm tired. I was gonna play something today. I was like, oh, I want to play another code. But also, like, I've had... There it is. Took its time getting here. But also, like, oh, all this stuff with Teppen is making me want to play Mega Man again. And then I woke up too early. It was like 5 when I woke up, and I'm like, So I'm a little brain dead right now, which is why we're not playing a video game today. But I've already done my usual Lego stream this month, so instead of building actual Lego bricks, because I do have next month's set already sitting behind me on the shelf, ready for me to build. I've been in a bit of a Lego mood lately, so I figured, hey, why don't I show you guys the program I've been using to make shit that I just post up on like Twitter and whatnot, and like maybe I can like learn some stuff today while like trying to put things together. Because there's also that heckin' Lego challenge from Lego Ideas that I want to participate in, as long as I don't have to review, like, dox myself. I did actually reach out to Lego's customer support yesterday to see, like, hey, I know you need my legal name, but does it have to be published? Can I just use a pseudonym? We'll see how that goes. If I am allowed to, like, only give my legal name privately, then we might be in business. I might be submitting things to Lego Ideas. But for now, I need to learn how to build properly first. Because all I've done so far is, like, small scale stuff. And, like, shelves and whatnot. Easy builds. So, let's... Which scene is it again? This one. And I just realized I don't have my heckin' follow goal on this one. What is it again? Browser source. Guess who was very prepared for this stream and definitely not at all half asleep? It's me. There we go. Good enough. I can make it look better another time. I don't care. Alright, so this is Studio. I'm pretty sure it was originally stud.io, but now it's just Studio. So I've made a couple things previously. This is basically the background for the thumbnails of my Lego streams. And I have this. I built this, was it Friday? Is it only Friday that I built this? Hold on. Did I really only build this on Friday? Yes, wow, it feels significantly longer ago. But yeah. Basically, I made this base here because I wanted to do, like, streams where I try and, like, make little sets like this. And then, like, for, like, different streamers or YouTubers or whatnot. And then because they're all on the exact same base and they have these little pins here, the idea would be that you can either display them separately or you can link them up together. Which I thought was neat. Like, trying to think about it like a real Lego product, as if Lego would ever make something like this. Yeah. I thought I did a pretty neat job of it. Even though I feel like, because I was basing it on myself, I did kind of include things for myself that I don't think I would include if I was basing this set on someone else. But I guess we'll get into that once I if I ever try to make this an actual series and whatnot, and actually start designing sets based on other people. And the other thing I wanted to show, here, yeah, this one. Behold, I made minifigs of a bunch of my friends, and then, so I've posted up to Rai, and then I tried to make Bun, and, it didn't work. Basically, any animal ears that aren't, like, cat ears, they just aren't going to work. So I tried to put bunny ears on it. Not happening. Incredibly scuffed, and that's sort of where I gave up. I wanted to make one for Magnolia as well, but I took like one look at her design and it's like, nope. Nope, I'm not doing that. It is a bit difficult trying to like make minifigs out of pre-existing parts. Because like, I know there is a way to do like custom prints. Like make your own parts and stuff. I don't know how to do that. I haven't figured that out yet. I'll figure it out at some point. But all this stuff was just like, okay, what can I find here in the list of existing parts? And then I just slapped them in. And that's how we got these. Alright, so now I need to figure out what we're going to build today. Sorry, almost heckin' choked on my tea for a sec there. Just heckin' inhaled it. I should have come up with an idea before we started the stream, but I did not, so... cool. What do I want to build? Maybe I should just start, like, prototyping the idea I had for that challenge. So that if I do get to submit it, I can just go right ahead with it. Let's do that. So my idea... Well, my original idea that I think is going to be a bit too complex for the limitations was I wanted to make like a turtle with like a snow globe on the back of its shell, but I don't think I have the right parts to do that or the know-how to construct it. So instead I wanted to do something that's like sort of like combining elements of like space and the ocean. So you have like a sea of stars, is the poetic way I tried to phrase it. So let's see if I can actually do anything half decent like that. I want a decent sized plate to start off with. Do we want to... So the thing is, for the challenge, right? The rules of the challenge, the set needs to be between like 150 and 250 pieces. So you can't make it too big and complicated. And it can't be based on any pre-existing IP or any existing Lego sets. So it has to be something brand new. Which is why I'm not just doing my usual IP shit. Because if you know the kinds of Lego I buy, you know I like my IP shit. So much so that I'm calling it shit. Is that a... I feel like that's a little small. Can we go a little larger? That I feel gives us a decent spot to work with. I feel like I want to build up like a back thing that's like... So it's sort of like how my background looks. So like it's sort of like a swirl of different like darker colors and whatnot that can like sort of represents space, but also is like built in a way that like looks like waves and whatnot. Which, not sure if that's within my capabilities, but hold on, I usually have my keyboard off to the side because like I need room for my work laptop, but for something like this it's going to be much more convenient if I move it to the middle so I have quicker access to the keys. Because the reason I need the keys, so like click and drag is just selecting things and right click rotates. But if you want to move around, you gotta hold spacebar and then click drag. And then also, the arrow keys are used to rotate the pieces. Whee! Maybe I should have sketched this out first to like concept it. You know what, we could actually do that. I do have my drawing tablet here. Oh, but do I have room for it? Sort of. Although, actually, I don't know if my... So I don't know how much all of this is taken up in my RAM, so I think maybe it's better I don't try to push it. So we're freehanding this. We're freehanding this. Like, it's our first attempt at something. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna leave a gap up the back for the... install more RAM. How much dedicated RAM do I need to run Studio? I think I'm gonna leave the back wall for now and instead try and build up the floor. Sort of like... Okay, hold on. Let me... You can't really see it because the chat box is in front of it, but this is where the... Wow, the cheapest color for this is lime? Okay, that's interesting. I'm making it dark blue, so it's like space, but also like... Oh, this piece just straight up doesn't exist in this color. That's okay, that's okay. So the cool thing about LEGO Ideas, challenges and whatnot, you're not allowed to suggest new pieces, but you can include pieces that already exist, but like have them in a different color. And I think you're also allowed to suggest like new prints. But then sometimes like you'll like a set won't suggest any new pieces, but then LEGO will be like, when they get their hands on it and try to make it official, they'll be like, okay, yeah, this idea needs a new piece. I think what they did with Sesame Street... Was it Sesame Street? I think it was Sesame Street. Like, the original fan designer just used regular minifig heads, but then, yeah, I think it was Sesame Street? It was something like that. But then, when LEGO made it into an official set, they're like, nah, we need molded head pieces for these. So, okay. So I was thinking like, sort of like a rocky area here. So, sort of like... I can't really demonstrate it without drawing, but I don't want to break shit. I'm just gonna start building. Where are the heckin' 2x2s? There they are. Jeez. I'll leave a 2-brick gap at the back, so that, like, if need be, I can try to, like, fill in details and stuff there. My idea here was, like, this can be sort of a rocky thing, but then we color it like more like a planet than an actual rock. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. I'm just coming up with ideas on the fly. Is there... Okay, like this, I guess. There's no real corner pieces for the slopes. At least not the kind of corner I want. Huh. Maybe we'll just leave it like that. In that case. Where was the piece I was using before? There it is. Nope, that's the 3 wide version. This is the one I was using. What? Why is this piece... Why is the corner piece taller? Okay. This is the shit I gotta deal with when it comes to trying to build stuff. How tall does this go? Does this? No, this does float above. Okay, that's just very large. I did not anticipate that they're just... Why is it like that? Alright, you can't drag it back to the palette once it's on the board. Maybe just look at regular slopes? Why do they not have any good corner slopes? Bruh. Okay. Well, that complicates things a bit. Let me move these out a bit. I'll go back to that one corner one I saw. Oh, because they got this, like this. Wait, is this taller? Yes. Why are they all taller? Why don't they sit flush with the rest of the bricks? Jeez. Where's the corner I saw before? I know I tried a corner before. Where did it go? Okay. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Question mark. Oh, yo, these pieces? Is this... Yeah. I recognize this, but I don't know what I recognize it from. Might have been like one of those constructible figures. There it is. Okay, so these are just straight up taller. So what if we just build the thing out of these? Bruh. Sometimes it doesn't understand where you want to put it and it tries to like... I think it was trying to connect this small piece to the base instead of the larger corners. And then like obviously we'll have to put something under there in order to make it fit properly. It's more like this actually. Okay. As you can see, I'm very much not a professional Lego set designer. What? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna build it off the base because the base is making things annoying. Maybe like this? The problem is I don't really have like a good corner for that, right? Like they sit fine, but how do I make the corner? What are you doing up there? What if that, and then... That could work. And we need plates under these to... like, make it so that they're actually stable. And then just stick some stuff on top. That gives us a decent base to work with for the little rock formation. Yep, there we go. We want plates. So, fun fact, the 1x5 plate is actually a fairly recent addition. They had like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it went up in values of 2. So like 6, 8, 10, 12. Then it's like, yeah, we're never gonna get a 1x5, and then they actually did add a 1x5. It's like, whoa, amazing. Who could have ever thought? Oh wait, actually, if I do 1x2s instead, then I can just fit a brick underneath this, right? Oh no, that goes up against the back wall. Oh no, if I do 1x2s, then I could replace this brick with a 1x2 brick. There we go. We'll worry about recoloring these after. Also, you can see that, like here, brick 1x2, and then brick 1x2 without bottom tube. Like, sometimes you have very similar looking Lego pieces. There are differences in the molds, and so then it, even though it looks very similar, it counts as like a different Lego piece. Then I think we're going to do the 1x2s again, and then just stick a regular 2x2 brick in here. We also got to keep an eye on our... It would be nice if there was a way to, like, actually list... Oh, it is. It's right there down the bottom. 11 total parts. Perfect. We can actually keep track of how much we're using, because we have a limit on what we can do. Now, how do we want to fill this up? 'Cause I know I want to use the seaweed piece. Do they have it here? Yes! This classic seaweed piece. I want to use that. But then also, like, I feel like it needs other things here as well. Also, I might as well get it out now. We're using the turtle. In no universe are we not using the turtle. I think this is the larger one, yeah. I'm specifically using the larger one because it has a stud on its back, so I can attach something to it. But I'll also get out the smaller one, just in case we decide, like, oh, that's not actually gonna work. And we want the smaller one to fit in the build. And I think... Oh, that's a large boy. That is not the piece I was thinking of. Is it a stingray then? No, it is just this. I did not realize this piece was this large. I also did not realize it had spikes. Maybe it's a different mold and the mold I'm thinking of, it just isn't in here. But yeah, I think that might be a little large for the scale of our build. Okay, what if I first build up the back just to see how much we're working with? Like how many parts we can use. Oh, doing it with 1x3s is not an even amount. So I'm using larger bricks for the bottom and then progress to smaller ones up the top. Then a 1x2 to fill in this gap, but I'll leave this one open so I can sort of... I'll actually fill in the back wall. Well, actually, while I remember... So, like... What bars do we have? Because I know there are, like, very long poles that are typically colored in transparent to... something like this, I think. They use these sorts of things to, like, pose minifigures, like, off the build and whatnot. I wanted to have, like, a diver swimming through the space. That sort of thing. Anyway, back to the bricks, I guess. I don't know if this is gonna be the most, like, interesting stream, because, like, I sort of don't really know what I'm doing here. But, I don't know, I wasn't exactly the most alert this morning, and I figured, you know what, this'll do. Streams are super chill. I'm glad you enjoy them. Yeah, that'll do. And if need be, I can stick something... I can replace these with, like, modified bricks that have studs on the side to stick things to the wall. Then I think one more layer with the 1x3s. Then, like, maybe start to, like, curve over like a... Some of these might get replaced with plates so that I can have a finer level of detail in the background, I guess. But, we'll see, I guess. Oh, the problem with doing it like this is, like, now... we've got these... Like, if I do that, there's nothing locking them together there. What if... Oh no, that's gonna... Okay. There we go. Now it's sort of locked. Locked properly. I was hoping to sort of get like a wave shape, but I'm not really feeling it right now. Maybe I can do it with like the front layer and then the back layer's more solid. I'm also not getting, like, obviously we're just building up the shape right now, but I'm not getting space vibes. Hello, Beezus. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. I'll just say day instead of trying to figure out what time zone everyone's in. So how am I gonna get the shape I want? So like, I'm imagining like that. So it'd actually go maybe straight up once more, and then in, cross, and then down. So instead of focusing on the rest of the wall, I'll just focus on this curve right now. Probably the same like this. No, in one more. I think up one more actually. Half a time. Up and then in one. I feel like I'm making this wall too tall. I might need to cut off some of the bottom layers. I think I want to make this a 4 so that I can then stick something to the bottom edge. I think instead of a 4, what if I did a 1x6? Huh? Oh, is this not a regular 1x6? 1x6 without bottom tubes and with cross supports? What does that even mean? Okay then. I just want a regular 1x6. There we go. That's a. Then if I slope it, where's an inverted slope? Slope inverted. What kind of piece is that weird bottom right? We use, instead of this one, we use this. Now we're cooking. Do we have a 1x3 with a smaller? No, 1x3s only go like that. Okay. I see. Okay, well, we have a basis for our background. Cooking with propane and propane accessories. I'm not sure if this should be the back layer or if I should bring it down a bit and have it in the front and then have the background be more of a regular space thing and then have the foreground be the wave. bring this over here so we can actually see what all we're working with. And also I need to figure out what else I'm doing in the foreground and not just the back build. Because like I have the rock, I have the turtles. Speaking of, okay, no. What's the piece I'm thinking of called? Brick round. This sort of piece. Dome. What do we have for domes? Not a lot, evidently. Dang. So I probably couldn't have made a snow globe even if I wanted. So like, you got pieces like these. Oh, that's a different size. Oh, did it? Oh, it actually worked for once. I previously tried to do that. I think I must have been using like a different piece or something. Bottom axle holder. Because like when I tried to do it, it really didn't want to work. What the hell is going on upstairs? Hold on, I want to look. Where what was I looking at again? No, close that. Tile round. I want to see what printed pieces they have. Why does it go straight to these ones? Why not the... There we go. There's the circles. Yo, we got nuts. Let's go. Bunch of eyes for brick-built characters. What is this? Okay, so that is a gem. Wanted to see if there was like a star pattern or something. And then I could put this in this, make this like a transparent color and put that on the turtle's back or something. If not, I could always just use a regular old tile and just color it in a color. All I remember, I'll just make this luminous. What the hell? Glowing? Okay. Rubber colors? I guess that affects how it looks in the render. I was just trying to go to transparent. I found out when I was building the thing based on myself, there is no transparent white. There's only transparent clear. It's different. So like, I was hoping to have a like transparent white to represent my chat box. Doesn't exist. It's only clear. So what are these? Oh, these are Star Wars. Yo, Volkswagen? Oh, these little dudes from the Great Wave set. These snowflakes? Okay. That could work, actually. Oh, wait. It's just straight up a star. There we go. It's crazy because they have a lot of these weird bricks that get no clear white, yeah. I guess they figured transparent clear works well enough. But I would have liked one that actually looks more whitish. Like this looks transparent white in the heckin' preview, but it's more clear when you actually render it. So I might as well make that the right color now. So is that a... Yeah, that's an axle on the bottom, okay. Do I have... Hold on. What is going on upstairs? I spelled axle wrong, didn't I? Yes. Okay, so that's axle holder. So I'm trying to figure out how we would attach this, like what I would attach it to. So I can maybe... So like where... The thing is, this is a large piece. Because I want to have a minifigure. Maybe that this piece is just too large and we'll need to find another one later. Also, with just this, we've already used up like 1/5, over 1/5 of our quota if I wanted to submit this to the challenge. So, you know, that's a thing. Oh no. Sure. Maybe like one more on top to like smooth the wave out a bit. And then I can like use slopes and whatnot to make it look a bit better. But I think remove the bottom layer and just bring it down to... Because it is a bit large at the moment. Huh? What is it attaching to? Get off of the turtle. There we go. God, this looks so shit. Go back to slopes. What do we have in terms of 1x2? We have these. We don't have slopes that cover the whole 1x2 area. Unless we go to 1x3s. And then we get that. Oh, I heckin' rotated it instead of deleting it. Maybe something like this. And then where's the 1x2? Like so. Keep rotating instead of deleting. And then inverted slopes. Like that. I definitely know what I'm doing. I don't actually, but don't tell anyone else that. I mean, it looks somewhat decent, I think. Ooh. If I... I never know what I'm doing. If I had, like, the moon sitting right there in the middle of the wave, that'd be a really nice set piece, but I'm not... Ooh, if I use like a transparent thing to like attach it to, and then I just had like a dish piece attached on like the side. The problem is neither of the studs are really in the middle, unless I drop it down from the top. Maybe. The brain worms are going right now. Let me first fix this up because it looks like shit. Oh, and then we have one free stud there that we can use to like... Can we... Just trying to think what the best way to do this would be. Also, I know we just started like not even an hour ago. I need to take a quick break. My tea like went right through me. I'll be right back. I'm not even gonna go to the BRB screen. It's gonna be real quick. Okay, I'm back. And I may have had an idea. Potentially. Because, like, I'm thinking if I attach something to the bottom there, I don't think that's going to have enough clutch power to, like, hold the piece up. But what if... brackets. We put that there, and then if we attach something here, we can then, like, hold on. Proof of concept. Also, right now if I do stability, oh, 0 clutch power warnings. Apparently this is all good. This is not going to fall off. It's apparently completely fine. I don't know if I agree with that, but you know what? Sure. I attach this here, and then would it be called a dish piece? Yes, dish pieces. Is this? No, this is too small. Too small for it to be a moon. 3 by 3, probably. And then, because we're using this side, it can like catch the light or whatever. And then we just make this transparent. And it's like, whoa, it's not even there. Amazing. I made this a 1x6, but now it's sort of got like... Okay, well, we have a basic concept. Oh, and then, because we have a tile here, we can use like one of these if we want. Oh right, I still have dish selected. Curve slope. And we can put one of these up here. Then if I mess around with this a bit, and with this thing, we can like make the shape of the wave a bit nicer. But I think maybe that is not our immediate concern. Like, I can then build up like the area in front to make it look more spacey. But then there's still the whole front of the build that I kind of don't really know what I'm doing with. Aside from like, oh, it's gotta have turtles in it somehow, and there's gonna be a minifig diver. Hold on. Let me go back to bars. Oh, I can probably just... Yeah, there's already bar right here. So I could just... What is that? Cross lightsaber blade. Bar with axle end. If I do that, then all I'd need is like a heckin' wait a second, that they call that a bar, but I don't think that's minifig. So like bars are supposed... Okay, allow me to school y'all in connection points. So we have here a stud, and then smaller than a stud is supposed to be a bar. Bars are a size that like, if I... Hold on. If I quickly grab a Technic brick. Technic bricks have an open stud on top. These are supposed to be able to fit a bar. And so this bar, you can see it fits in there. This does not. This is not a bar in terms of Lego sizing. A minifigure cannot hold this. Bruh. They out here lying to me. But we do have, like, these stupid long... Yeah, okay. Get it together, Lego company. I mean... Oh, actually... I was gonna say, this program isn't actually from Lego. They're from... It's from Bricklink. But then I remembered, oh yeah, Bricklink is actually owned by Lego now. They got bought out. So, yeah, I guess it is actually Lego. So that one has a Technic pin as the bottom. Then we have these. Oh, 6.6. Patio umbrella stand. Ooh. Oh, wait. That's not a pin. I was thinking that was a pin and then I could, like, have it on the side, but no, that's another bar-sized hole. Do bars fit in Technic axle holes, actually? God damn it. They do! Okay, so I can still put these... Unfortunately, there's not one here. Like, we have this, but it's on the smallish side, especially compared to how big we've made our wave. But if I, like, put this, like, hereabouts, and then we, like... Did not mean to do that. I'm trying to rotate. Like, rotate it like that. We could have something... Like, the minifigure could grab onto it and make it look like they're swimming. We're definitely making things happen. As to whether those things are good, I have no idea. Also, this wave is bothering me. I need to do something about it. Do they have any larger 1x1 slopes? They don't. They only have the heckin' cheese slopes, and the cheese slopes are like small. Do the cheese slopes work here? It makes it look a bit choppy. It's happening whether we like it or not. Oh, so if I like change this, then this part's not really connected. I'm gonna start with just doing this part because, like, this is the easy part. I just stick a plate. I gotta remember where all these pieces are stored. Bruh, get in position. Let me just take... Is that... That does not line up, okay. Just stick that there for now. There. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do over here. You know what, actually? Hello, Miko! It's going good. It's going good. I'm doing things. Also, weren't you streaming this morning? Are you still dogmaing? What are you doing here? 48 hours. Miko, please. That's like something, I guess. Just finished editing in the tweet. Okay. Okay, my antivirus decided it's gonna start scanning. Cool. Now Eden having... Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay. I still need to figure out what's going on in the foreground. Because, like, I have this neat little rock formation in the corner. But, like, the rest of all of this, I'm like, what do I even do with this? Like, obviously I can just put stuff that you'd find on the sea floor, but it's supposed to be a fusion between the ocean and space. And I'm starting to realize that perhaps I don't know space as well as I thought I did. Because I'm struggling to figure out what I should put in the foreground. Hope stream is going well. It is... It's going about as well as it can right now. Because I have no real idea what I'm doing. Starfish, yeah, Like, that works, it's just, I feel like there needs to be more of a build to it, because Starfish can just be a single piece. Like, the same stuff I used for my chat box, these little ones. Oh, thank you for the redeem sphere. Good point, Theo. Let's save. And then stretch. What's the thing about dolphins? Maybe. Thing is, right, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the large turtle. It's not gonna fit in like this sort of space profile, which unfortunately means all that time spent making this little contraption isn't gonna be used. But it's like, theoretically I could make this a little larger, because right now we've got all this. I do still have to build up the second stage of the wall, the foreground part. Hold on. Okay, so this part doesn't exist in transparent. But that's fine. Hold on. I have an idea, because there is a brick that I know. This exists. Oh no, the top stud. Hold on. Hold that thought. I may have an idea using this thing. How far would this reach down? The more I try to think about space in the scene, the more I realize I know little about both. Yeah. Well, this fits about the same sort of profile. Right? Like, yeah, that comes down to about the same size. So, let me just get rid of all these plates on top. Because... oh, and I'll put the brick back there again. Then if I put like a brick that I can shove this into... I have one with an axle hole. Alright, they're under Technic. So if I like... hold on to this idea, but if I take this, shove this into there, and then with this piece, rotate it around, then like if they really... shoot. Hold on. Move it down a bit more. What do you mean? Is it not? Oh, that okay, never mind. So we won't use the front side. But we can connect it there. Now, the question, does this come in transparent? It does not. Fuck. However, it is a piece with a much smaller profile, so I think... It's fine. It's fine. Lego can sort that out themselves. We are allowed to use pieces that don't exist in these colors. We're just not allowed to use pieces that don't exist, which because I haven't messed around with the part creator, I don't have any parts that don't exist, so... Alright, yeah, it says this is all good, so I guess... Like, obviously there's warnings here, but that's fine. So I think I do like this one better just because... Like, it's a smaller piece. And I feel like they'd be more willing to make a transparent bar than a trans-clear bar rather than a trans-clear plate. I do wish we could have gotten a bar that was a little longer, but, you know, we'll survive. We'll survive. Though it does mean we need to rework the top of this. And once again, I am... Well, actually... Hold on. Do I have... Let me look at the slopes again. Do we have tall slopes? We have tall slopes. Okay, just go here so that I can change the camera angle. Oh. One of my sound foams just fell off the wall. Don't worry about it, it's fine. What do we have in terms of inverted slopes? We don't have anything that's... Like, we don't have inverted cheese slopes or anything like that. Or maybe if I, instead of a inverted 1x2, do we have an inverted 1x3? We do! Though this begs the question, which do we want to use? Do we want to go with this one? Which... There we go. You know what? Yes, we want to go with that one. I was gonna think like, oh, do we want that one or the one where it's in the middle? But having it at the tip, it works better. And then instead of using curve slopes, now that we have a full brick here instead of a tile, we can just use the 1x3. Which is definitely here somewhere. I definitely haven't lost it. Where is it? That's 1x2. There's an inverted 1x3. There's gotta be a regular 1x3. Am I blind? That's 1x2, or 2x1, I guess they can't call it. 2x1, 2x1. These are 2x2s. Oh, right. Because it's alphabetical order and the slopes are listed like the long side first because they go this way instead of the other way. It's okay, we found it. Look at that. That's more like it, and then we just clean up the back here and we have ourselves a wave. Looking pretty slick if I do say so myself. Then I can like build some stuff up the front to give the wave a more spacey feel. And like maybe put some of these little... Either some of these or some of these. I'm gonna get rid of the big turtle. As much as I like big turtle, with the scale I'm building at, I feel like it's gonna take up too much space. Small turtle gets to stay though. Small turtle is definitely being used. We have our moon, we have a couple different types of stars. We have this little area that I want to build into like a sort of almost alien looking reef. Also, it's bothering me that it says, hey, this turtle is unavailable in white. Officially, this turtle comes in 2 different colors. One of them Like, I'll be honest, when I found out this piece existed, I was like, oh shit, I want it. What sets does it come in? So there's one set where it's in, I think, where is it? Do I know my alphabet? There's one set where it's like this in olive green, and one set where it's in the color I had it before, bright green. And so the set where it's in bright green, I have it on my wish list. And it's retiring this year, so I'm like, okay, I gotta get that sometime this year. The two sets that I have on my wish list that are retiring this year are the heckin' LEGO Ideas Sonic the Hedgehog set and a LEGO City set containing a turtle. Everything else, next year. Doesn't matter if I don't get it this year. But those two I need to get. I think I'm just gonna work on the reef because I don't know what I'm going to put in this area. Like the middle I can leave clean, maybe like try to make it look like maybe like an arm of the Milky Way galaxy with like, oh wait, there's no, I was gonna say with some oh wait, hang on. Do they have... Okay, so they don't call it opalescent. I know there's satin? Is satin the color I'm looking for? I did not mean to make the turtle satin. Maybe it's satin clear that has the look I'm looking for. Okay, let's just focus on this little rock area right now. Like I think maybe like an arm of the Milky Way galaxy with also some stars, or maybe these types of stars and then these stars in the background, maybe. Then I need to figure out what's going on in like this general area. Okay, so selected these. I think dark orange. That works as like it could be a rock at the bottom of the ocean, or it could be like some alien planet. You know? Because I want to make it look like it fits both. Hold on, let me pull up the thing. Because like they actually mentioned what the judging criteria they're looking for is. But I need to find it again. So like assuming I can actually submit it to it, because like I can only do that if they let me, you know, not dox myself. But basically the way it works is that all the entries are judged by like LEGO's panel of expert judges or whatever, and then it goes to a fan vote where people choose like which of the top 15 selected by the judges should be made into a real set. Where is it? Okay, so the judging by this year? What? Hold on. Okay, maybe I'm blanking. What was this year in response to? I'm completely mind blanking because I was looking at other things. Okay. So So like the way the I don't want a meme build. So the way the judges choose is apparently 25% overall coolness and originality, 25% most inspired details, 25% relevance to challenge theme, which, I'll be honest, there is no theme right now. It's basically open choice. And then 25% best use of LEGO elements. I can say right now, that last one, best use of LEGO elements, I'm not winning that one. I'm going off of coolness and originality and possibly most inspired details. And so then they pick the top 15 and then everyone else gets to vote on them. Which, yeah. I would like to submit an idea and like have a go and see what we can do, but it'll depend on LEGO's ruling on how the whole legal name disclosure works. Yeah, I don't know when the set would actually be released, because it's not until May that we would get the actual reveal of who won, and then it's got to go to LEGO and they've got to make it into an official set. But like I was saying with the theme, there not being a theme, the challenge this time is just build the gift of purchase set of your dreams, which is basically just like, hey, what's a relatively small LEGO set that you would want to exist? The sky, they straight up say, anything you can imagine, the sky is the limit. The only limitations is that... the only limitation is it needs to be original. It should not be based on or reference old LEGO sets or any third-party intellectual property. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making a Sea of Stars, which I learned last night is the name of a video game, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a generic enough term that I'm not infringing on anyone's copyright. It's like what I think. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back, and I gotta get something. Oh my heckin'! I didn't realize. I got the thing. So I went to grab my heckin' dolphin and turtle set, the first LEGO set I built on stream, back before I got into this LEGO craze. Because I was like, oh, I can take a look at the little plants they put on this set and use those as a reference. But I'm looking at it now and I'm like, they don't even have the seaweed piece that I like. Oh, it's covered in dust. It's what happens when you don't play with your Legos, kids. They get dusty. So they have weird pieces here. Okay, I don't think this is going to help at all. Because I don't see a way to incorporate that into the form factor I'm working with. I'm just gonna freestyle it. Figure it out as we go. Well, what if we like stick a cone in a cone? Then plates. Stick that there, and then a classic seaweed piece. Well, then actually, I can actually do a thing based on this little build. I can do like the little flower things they have. Plate round. Oh, but actually that might clip into the... I don't know, we'll see. If not, I can always just use the regular flower studs like this. What are these flower pieces called? Not those. These ones. Flower with bar and small pinhole. Oh, they actually don't clip into anything. Well, they kind of clip into that. Let me rotate it slightly so it doesn't look like it's clipping into the cone. Then this little space, I'll just put a cheese slope in there. There we go, we have our little reef area. What transparent colors do we have? Oh right, I'm still on orange. Because like we could just make it transparent bright green, but I feel like that's fairly normal. Ooh, I'm just thinking. Is there a way to have like... Ooh. Like if I don't fill in this area behind here, like if I like do like a thing above, I could try to have like a little octopus tentacle snaking out of there or something. That could be fun. What if we made it purple? Actually, I'm just gonna leave it. Ooh. That works. That'll stand out against the background while also looking kind of unique. Because it's neon green instead of the regular bright green. Let me see if I can do that octopus thing. Like, what am I gonna use for an octopus, though? Do I use the back of a snake, maybe? Snakes are a bit large, though. And they also don't actually fit on the studs, I don't think. It's more like seaweed when it's neon. Oh, I was hoping making it neon would make it feel more otherworldly, but maybe not, I guess. Okay, so that's just not gonna work. Okay, so what could I use? There is an actual octopus piece, but it looks like this, and that's a bit large for what we're working with. I'm just trying to see what I can do to make the build more interesting. That purple seaweed, yeah. The thing is, like, if you look behind me at like my layout, that's sort of the vision I want to go for how the background's going to look. And that's like a lot of blues and purples and stuff, and I feel like it's not going to stand out too well against the background if I do that. What are these pieces called? Because I feel if I stick one of these out, that could be... Ooh, I know what I can do. If I look up this set on Bricklink, I can see what Bricklink calls all of the pieces in this set, and then theoretically it should be the same name here in Studio, because Studio was made by Bricklink. Alright, what is this piece called? This is an elephant tail / trunk. Okay. There you are. Elephant tail with trunk. Short curved tip or long straight tip? Let's see these side by side. Yeah, short curved works better here. So maybe have it peeking out like this, which means I need a piece with an open stud, so we can use another headlight brick for that. Because we've already got one. That way we're not having to include more different pieces in the set. Stick that there, and then we can very carefully worm it out. There we go, we have our octopus tentacle snaking around the brick. If I were to raise these up further, then we could have another one coming out from under here, but that would complicate things a little. Well, maybe. Because like if I want to get good with the heckin', what's it called, category, the best use of details or whatever, then I do kind of need... Yeah, so if I move this off just for now, then I like raise it up. Would this fit? Hey, no, just this one. Why is it doing that? Sometimes the angle kind of screws you when you're trying to rotate pieces. Bruh, what are you doing? Okay, so no, I can't go all the way if I try to put it that far back. But at the same time... Ooh, what if I just have it upright then? So like, instead of sitting down like that, it's instead up like this. And I think, yeah, that wouldn't touch it. So if I then... Oh, but because I... Oh, I'm dumb. This sticks out 2 more studs, so we actually want this to go like here-ish. Have it come down again. And then we just want bricks to... How far does this stick out again? 2. It's 2 further from here, so like... So 1 by 2 would cover it. 2x2 even. We already have a 2x2 here. Then if we get a 2x3... There we have a little octopus tentacles coming out of here. Oh wait, it's not supposed to be out against the back wall. What am I doing? It's supposed to be one further. It's more like this. See, that's neat, right? We got a little octopus coming out. Space octopus. We might need to raise the tentacles up a little so we can build underneath it, but we got something. We got something. I'm gonna get rid of this because we're not using it. Also, these extra bars with the technicals. That's alright, and then I just like color things in a way that make them feel more spacey, and then I still haven't figured out what's gonna go in the front corner. Flavors that are out of this world. Hold on, I gotta put my turtle and dolphin back on their stand. Like, I could just do another rock, but I feel like that's, I don't know, a little boring? I'm just trying to think, like, what would be out in space that could work here? And then I can try to link it to something in the ocean, which I feel is going to be easier than trying to figure out something in the ocean that I can link to space. So while I'm here... There we go. Now it's the moon. What if? So like, the purple I don't think would stand out all too well, but... Oh, there it is. Like, where's the red? Red. Now it's alien. These... Red does work well, thank you. And then... I don't know about the flowers, I'll figure out the flowers later. And these I might change, because I think that might be a bit too much like regular sea sponges. I'm still stuck on like what should go in the front corner. For right now, while I'm thinking of it, I did want to include a minifigure in this set, so let's make one. Because Trying to think of how to connect some secret to Komatsu. Oh! That's another thing I wanted to include. While I thought of it, I wanted to put a jellyfish in here somewhere. Because they feel very alien-y. I just need to find the right spot for it. I think this is the... Is that the regular space helmet? It's got a thicker chin strap. And then that one doesn't have the connection points for... Okay, this is the regular space helmet. Because I want the minifig to be like a cross between a diver and an astronaut. Okay, we have female astronaut space thing. I think we might just go with the classic Lego space. If it was an old diving suit, do we have... We have diving torsos, but we don't seem to have a diving helmet. So I can only really use what we have available to us. We got motorcycle. Oh! Oh wait, no, these are... These are kendo masks. These aren't diving masks. Oh, but... Hold on, if I take the brown one, right? And I recolor that brown. Hold on. Hold on. We're cooking here. And then... we take a plain minifigure head and color it to make it look like the screen of the diving... Oh! Where's the minifigure shit? Here. Plain minifigure head. Toddler? No, I want adult. Solid stud. Vented stud. Hollow stud. That's the style they're currently using. Am I blind? There's not a regular trans blue. Okay. They have trans dark blue and trans light blue. And trans light blue violet. That seems about right. And there we go, that's a diving mask. That totally works as a diving mask. Then I think instead of the diving body, since we're going with that, I want to grab the Lego space torso, which is admittedly not as detailed. Is that? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Classic moon pattern. High on... Inside with ribs? Secondary issue, okay. Hold on, do they have the full assembly with, like, arms as well? They do, but with white arms with white hands. So I guess I'm going to have to make it myself. Let me just put both of these out. See, like, what the difference here is. Oh, that's like... Yeah, simulated wear pattern. This is what was used for heckin' Benny from the Lego movie. Well, this one looks nicer, so we'll use the second reissue one, I guess. Let me see what arms we got. Where do I find the arms? Minifigure arms. Arm. Giving me armor. Oh, I can also add an... I'll have to see if the air tank actually fits under the kendo mask. Bruh, I gotta scroll through all the torsos just so I can get to the... Oh no. I'm dumb. Alright, where are the regular arms? These are the ones with Technic pins. What are these? Grab the regular arms. Do they have ones with printing in here? Because I know certain... What is this? Oh, that might be nice. They got like dual molding. I think we're going with these. And then we just slot a hand in as well. Now, what the hell? I mean, that's... Oh, this is what I was looking for. There you get heckin' power armor. Now, let me see. Will this fit? Sort of. Hold on, let me... That goes in, and then... This does not fit over the top, okay? Like, we could use this, but then it, like, it covers up our space logo. What if we went with the other one? Dang it. It's like, oh, it's working. No, it's not. Man, I thought we were so clever there. Let me go back to the helmets. See if there's anything else of interest past the kendo helmets. And thank you for the reminders, Miko. Saw Loki's helmet for a sec there. We got clone troopers. Police helmet? No thanks. What is this? Oh, is that like a... Yeah, that's like a jockey's cap. Man, we were so... I thought I was so clever, and then we can't get a heckin' air tank on him. I just move it up slightly. I think... Is it just the... Yeah, the sides... Oh no, the back clips as well. It's clipping on all fronts. Let me look through the helmets again. Maybe there's one that we can make work. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to go with the classic space helmet, but put like a diving mask, or like scuba mask on it. We've got a welding headgear. We got this thing. Like, we could go with this, but I feel like this strays too far from the heckin'... This goes too far into astronaut and not enough into diving. Okay, no. We're just right back here again. Which one was it again? This one. Then we can put that on the front. It does mean that we can actually have a face for our minifigure. Oh, what if... In order to sell the idea that this is there's an octopus here. Oh, it clips into that as well? Heckin', I'm not trying to drag it, I'm trying to move. Okay, so if I put a stud on the bottom of this though, then that'll work. Where's it under? Plate round. Hold on, am I already using a plate round somewhere? Yes, I am. So we can just make it the same color. Whatever color we're making. Trying to be smart with part usage, right? Not include like a shitload of differently colored round studs. I'm just gonna turn off collision for a sec, just so I can put it here and then rotate it and then turn... Oh no, that's... I still want it to connect. Is there a way we can rotate? Maybe that? Yeah! So we're still using our diving helmet technique. Well, I think actually, instead of the front one, instead of getting in the way of everything, it probably... I think it fits better over here. But we're gonna have to turn collision off again to make it work. Oh, it probably has to go another stud out. Or it might be able to fit it. How does that look? Oh, if I then, like, take this up a little bit. There we go. Nothing's clipping. Collision back. Why are you in the floor? Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. Octopus arm back up. Give me the thing. Collision on. Let me move it. All right, these can go in between studs, can't they? I don't want our diving suit idea to go to waste. Can we go closer? It looks like we can. Yeah! There we go. I have our little diving suit nestled in with the octopus. Then I guess for the head we just use a normal ass minifigure. That's a baby. They put all these weird ass minifigures. I just want the standard smile. Hold on, I think I know what to look up for a casualty. Upscale minifigure. Upscaled? Okay, upscaled with a dash. Okay. Then it comes with one minifigure. What is his face called? Okay. Head standard grin pattern. Standard grin. Still comes to like 12 different parts. Blocked open stud. Hollow stud. Okay, hollow stud is the one that's currently in use. There we go. And then of course he needs some hands. Okay, it's probably cheap. It's probably quicker to just go body part. Where are the hands? Am I blind? Did I miss it? There, I am blind. And then of course, we need legs. What the hell is this? Who the hell were these legs used for? Looks like something out of Danganronpa. I'm gonna see if I can find these on Bricklink, because I want to know what the hell this is supposed to be. Hold on. Highlight that so I can actually see the name. Oh, is that left leg? This one. Yeah, it's Harley Quinn. Okay. Makes sense. Let me just pick him up real quick so that the floor goes back to where it's supposed to be. And then also, if he's gonna be swimming, he needs these. Oh, of course, it doesn't have any issues with these very clearly clipping into each other, but... Oh, it still puts it lower for some reason. Okay. And then we want like one of these sticking into something so that he can then be... Let me look at what has axle holes. Because I think I need to build it into something. We got these... What is this? With spikes. Okay. I think I'll just use the regular round brick for now just to block things out. We might switch it for like one with spikes or with grill later on. Then we shove that in there. I don't know if I want to keep him white or not in terms of like the color of his suit, but okay, this is going to be tricky. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna need to move his legs first so that they don't clip into the bar when I'm trying to attach him to it. But also I want to get this up as far as it'll let me. Eh. All right. Is that not in this? There we go. So now, hopefully... Come on. Grab the pole. Oh, it's... Is it clipping his mask now? Bruh, am I gonna have to build them up part by part on the thing? Because it's looking like that right now. Alright, screw it. We're just gonna do it part by part. Will the rest connect up like this? Oh no, I think... Okay, so if I rotate him a bit less... then that should avoid his, What's clipping now? Okay, screw it. Just do it part by part. Yeah, very carefully avoid. Oh, is it this that's clipping? No, it's fine. Okay. So I was hoping for more like having him like... I'm minding it with my arms. You can't see my arms. I was hoping to have him more horizontal, but I think this is the closest we're going to get with all the scuba gear on. Hold on. Just to make things a bit easier for me, let me see if I can... Okay, there's the head. Hand, arm... thing. Torso, legs... Okay, that's the entire minifigure. I want to make it a sub-build. It's like, move to a new step. I don't want to make it a step. I want to try and group it together. I know I can do it in this, so I'll hold on. First save. So if I go to the instruction builder, then I can select the parts I need. God damn it. Why can't I move it to submodel? What? Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me make submodels, but I guess we're just gonna have to deal with having to move the entire minifig every single time we want to do anything. This. If I were to have an axle hole here, I could like attach the turtle to this. It's a shame it's an axle and not a pin, because... or a bar, even. Bar would be more convenient. But I guess because it's at an angle, they made it an axle to make it more stable. So what bricks... is it just 2x2s that have... yeah... just 2x2s that have axles on top. If I were to look in here, do we have space? Let me just hide these for a sec. Yeah, this is just a Oh, but no, it'd be covered up here. Because we have our curved corner. Unless I make it come out the back, but then it'd be pressing against the back wall and we wouldn't have room to do any more like detailing that I do still want to do. I'm just focusing on the front build at the moment. I'm still really proud of that idea of using the heckin' kendo helmet for a diving helmet. Oh, what if here we just have like, these are like, can be like asteroids or whatever. Oh, hold on. The dome pieces have open studs. This is still found a way to use the helmet, yeah. Okay, so they do have hollow studs, but you can't stick a bar all the way through. And that's an issue because if we can't stick it in deep enough, it's not going to be oh. Oh no, that's a regular hollow stud. Okay. Vented stud. Okay, so we don't have... We do have a dome that goes deeper. Now we just have to pray we can adjust this. Yeah, you can hold that there for now. Okay, so it's... Oh, he had it in between studs before. What is it trying to attach to? Oh, it's trying to attach to like the underside of the thing. Huh? Doesn't go... What do you mean it doesn't go deeper? Why doesn't it go deeper? Can bars not fit in there? It looked like it would. Because like from the top, it looks like a hollow... Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work. Oh well, I guess... Guess we'll have to find another way to make an asteroid field. Realistically, I'm not finishing this today. But we made a decent start on like prototyping it at least. Oh, it does. The dish pieces do have an empty stud. Maybe I can do something with that. Good progress, good ideas, yeah. And I haven't even done I haven't even colored the heckin' wave. Or done the spacey coloring in front of the wave. Still wanna like... Hold on, how far back does that extend? So if I were to, say, put this here, which it's obviously not gonna fit, but oh yeah. It's a shame there aren't any 1x1 elements that can fit an axle. Because if so, then I could like replace that cone and like stick this on there, and then turtle goes on there. Why did it have to be an axle and not a... not a bar? I think I'm gonna leave that for now and just try and figure out a jellyfish. Because we've got these here domes. Don't know which is the current one in use, so I'm just gonna go with this one. I could like replace this with the spiky one and make it like a sea urchin or something. Then if I'm looking for plant. Because plant has... Is it not under plant? Could have sworn it was under plant last time I looked for it. Yes, it is under plant. Now this is the build that I used for the Takodachi, but I think it can also work for a jellyfish. Especially if we grab these open studs in the bottom, and then, well, actually, a thinner one might be better. Or maybe the whip. A minifigure whip piece. That is longer than I thought it would be. And also these are shaped weirdly, so maybe not. I was thinking using these, but then I realized, oh, these are very large. So I need a smaller thing to fit in there. Look at the flexible stuff. They got hoses. Oh, and then we're just straight into functional. What do we have in animal? Not the animal accessories. Do they have animal parts? Body part. They're also large. Claws. Oh, that could work. Fits inside the studs. Now I don't know how we're going to hang it just yet, but hey, we've got a jellyfish. That works. Just color it like transparent and some transparent color. I'll figure out the colors later. I feel like jellyfish is important because, like, a jellyfish, it's a sea creature that looks very alien. So it just works. Just have a quick look to see if there's any other pieces that would work better for, like, the tentacles. I don't think there are. Oh, look, all the heckin' Minecraft creature heads. Is that Scooby-Doo? What? I'll be honest, I did not realize they made Lego Scooby-Doo at some point. Because I saw on Lego Ideas someone had submitted a Scooby-Doo set, and you're not allowed to submit Lego Ideas based on themes that are still in production. But I guess maybe Lego Scooby-Doo was just a thing like ages ago, and they haven't done anything recently, so they're allowed to submit Lego ideas for it. Yeah, I don't see anything better than the cattle horns to make the tentacles. There is like an axle hole in there. Would I be able to fit a bar underneath? I would. Just squeeze through there. I don't know if that would be a legal building technique. It might be, it might stick a little too close to that and be rubbing against the elements, but you know, that could work. That could work. I just need to find the right spot to like put it and connect it to the ground. Wait a second, why was I so... Anything like these cones could work for this. Because they're open and they're tall. Any cylindrical brick could work. Oh wait. I was like, yeah, just do a single brick, but like... Maybe that'd work for the jellyfish, but for the dude, he's like hanging off the side, so it needs to be stably connected. Which, is apparently not the case. I'm not sure why we're getting a warning here. This I can understand why it's a warning, but this I'm not sure. Oh, is it maybe not clutching the bar as well as it needs to? Like the bar's not in deep enough? Okay, a little further down then. How far do you want me to go? Now it's got warnings on both of them, okay. Oh well. If it wins, Lego can figure out a better way to do it. We haven't even hit the like minimum part usage, so we do still have enough to like detail the floor and the backdrop. Gotta have the turtle. Maybe I could get them to, like, maybe I do like the turtle in blue or something to make it look more spacey. See whether they'd be down for that. Anyway, we've got pieces. We've got a lot going. And like we can build up over that when we're doing the background details. And then like maybe have it like built where it's like ground level here and then raised up as it goes further, so we can sort of hide this big old block here. And just trying to figure out like where these would go. Like jellyfish maybe back this general area, and then turtle around here-ish, I think maybe. Let's round out this wave. It's bothering me. Turtle on the hunt for space jelly. Ooh, and then if I do this... Oh no, that's still not gonna fit. I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'll squeeze it under there. No, that's not how it works. Because I feel like if I just have a straight line all the way down, then it's gonna look a little weird. Could have that go. Like this is... Oh, it should, yeah, it should be more bowed out like that. More like that. Yeah, that works. Then we just gotta find the right bricks to fill in the gaps. I'll have to clean up the bricks being used here a bit better later on, but for now it's fine. How many bricks along is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not even an even number. I was gonna like tile the top of it, but having a heckin'... There isn't even a 1x7, so it'd need to be a 1x3 and a 1x4 together. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it. Then use some like transparent bricks to like sort of swirl it around, and then have these as well. I haven't used these. Maybe I can do something in here and then have these living there. Like around with the turtle, I guess, maybe. Still a lot to think about. I haven't even decided what color the astronaut should be. Because I think the white sells it a bit more as an astronaut, and then like the diving mask and oxygen tank kind of help it, and the flippers make it look more shooting starfish, maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna color the octopus because it bothers me that these are still white. Crickets lavender? Jeez. There's so many heckin' colors. I don't even know which of these are still in use. What color would a space octopus be? That works. Then we just cover up this part so that you can't see it. Well, I didn't fully push that in. But I guess it's necessary to not fully push it in order to have it not be clipping. And what color will we have our jellyfish? Because I'm imagining it sort of like pinks and purples, but I feel like I should probably like build up the background before I decide the color of the foreground so that I know like what colors are going to help it stand out. Yeah, so we're gonna have like star pattern going, like sort of a galaxy pattern going along around this way, and then I still feel like it needs something in the bottom corner, but I just don't know what. I kind of don't just want to make it more rocks. But I don't know, well, I'll figure it out. These in the backdrop, these in the pattern on the floor. Ooh, I just had a thought, like, this is clearly designed to be like futurability problem. This is clearly designed to be like propped up against a wall, considering the way it's like very thin thing on the back, and it's very back heavy. But it can't sit flush against the wall because it has this. Unless I bring that around the front. That could work, actually. Just so that, like, it can sit flush against the wall if it needs to. So like that. There. Now if it needs to, we can have the model like sitting up against the wall. I feel like that. I don't know. I do like it having it like actually behind, or yeah, with how much it sticks out basically inside the wave. You know what, screw it. If it gets chosen, that's Lego's problem. They can figure it out. It looks better with it behind it, so we're just gonna leave it behind it. I think that's gonna be it for this stream. I still have a lot to think about with this. And like it's lunchtime for me. My brain is still a bit dead, in case you couldn't tell. So I'm gonna save. Hold on. There's a good angle. I want to take like a screenshot so that I can post it to Twitter after I end the stream. Got a good base for now, yeah. Like we're working with something here. We have something good to work with. We just need to refine it a bit and figure out some of the other details. But for now, let's go back to the chat scene. The thing is, right, I want to submit it. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to, because they might say, like, no, it has to have your legal name on it. And then I'll be like, well, I can't submit this now without doxing myself. Especially because I worked on it on stream, so I can't even say, oh yeah, that's not mine. That's that's submitted under a different name. That's not me. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today's stream. I'm still a little brain dead. Hopefully, oh, actually, I don't know when my next stream's going to be, because that is my twin insert real name here. So I don't know when my next stream's going to be, because next weekend is Easter, but I might still be able to stream one of the days, because normally I would go up for all of Easter, which is like Friday to Monday, but I think my brother said we're not going up this year until Saturday, and I think Saturday afternoon, so I might even still have the morning free. So at the very least, I can probably stream next Friday, potentially also Saturday. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. I might be too exhausted from like work or some shit. Anyway, let's see who's online. Is there anyone I feel like raiding? Thank you for the stream, no worries. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh, Pinch is live. It's been ages since I was last able to raid Pinch. Okay, so Pinch is currently just doing whatever, I think. Like, their thing says Elden Ring, but also I think they are currently just watching videos of raccoons. Let's raid Pinch. Here are the raid messages. There's the regular one and the sub one, if you have my emotes. Yeah. And yeah. Hopefully I will be a little less brain dead the next time you see me. I don't like waking up at 5 o'clock on a weekend. Thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye bye, and same.